What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday, September 22nd, and I have 6 picks for you guys for NFL Sunday once again. So let's jump into it. Before we get into these plays, guys, if you are new to the channel, I give away a free month of VIP in every single video, as long as the video gets 150 likes. So if you guys smash that like button and leave a comment on the video, I'll pick a random comment from this video to win a free month of VIP. You do have to be subscribed to win, so go ahead and leave a comment and leave a like. And make sure you guys are subs. So I'm going to pick a winner from our last video. And drum roll, please, I guess. Danny Kurtz. He said, let's get a super tough day yesterday. I'll be back Sunday for the free Caleb Williams win. Well, I hope you had a good day yesterday, man, if you did decide to play. We had a really good day on our free picks yesterday. We cashed 4 of our 5 plays. We were super close to sweeping the board. I am going to show you guys some of the wins we got in our VIP before we get into these plays. So the wins we had yesterday, you can see I made a post in Discord. Crazy good day. It was real close to sweeping. Only play we needed. So we cashed 3 10X's, 3 double ups, and then we cashed 2 of our money lines. So we played this little double up play here, 25 bucks, obviously not a big play right there. 50 bucks, played this one, $100 for 200 double up. I played this double up, $50 for 100. Then we got to our 4-mans, guys. So we cashed this one, 75 for 637. Another one, 75 for 637. We cashed this one, $25. It actually had Cam Porter, who ended up DNP. So it's only a little over a double up slip. So 56 bucks off 25. This is the ones that missed. Almost cashed another 20 for 200. I just needed Paris Jr., the last free pick, to cash 11 more yards for us, and he should have. They had played dart through the entire game. They pulled him in the 3rd quarter, so he didn't come back for the 4th. Unlucky on that one, and then he self-sold this one for us too, a little 3X here with the Arc Manning free square they had, and ended up selling us. But we did cash this huge parlay, 6-leg parlay for you guys. I don't know if you guys do that. I only played $10 on it. It was a plus 800 odds here, so $10 wins you 96. It ended up cashing for us. Got lucky with the Colorado play, and then, like I said, got lucky with Colorado play, and it cashed this one for us as well. So overall, guys, really, really good day in VIP. If you guys want to join our VIP, you can get it on either our Patreon or our WAP, whichever one you guys prefer. We're available on both platforms that send you to the exact same place, our Discord server. Our Discord server is absolutely free to join. Join that down in the description below, and we'll get you there. But let's go ahead and jump into these free picks, guys. Like I said, I got 4 player props, and I got some money lines for you guys as well. So let's go ahead and jump into these. So for pick number 1, we're going to take our man Nico Collins. So I'm ended up taking this Goblin. I do have a couple Goblins that I like for you guys. But Nico Collins, we're taking over 49.5 receiving yards. I got him locked in over here on Prizepicks or Sleeper, whichever one you want to get him. We're going to pull him up over here on OUTLIER.bet. If you guys want a free trial of OUTLIER.bet, I do have a 7-day free trial link down in the description. So let's go and pull up Nico Collins over here. Receiving yards, over 76.5 is an original line. We're buying it down to 49.5, which is pretty much a free square if you look at it. I mean, obviously it's not free, but it's pretty dang close. You see he's cashed it 8 of his last 10 games. I mean, he's cashed it both games this season so far, having 117 versus Indiana and 135 versus the Bears. Last game, dude has been a menace. Looking at Minnesota, they give up 28th in the league in receiving yards allowed at 252 per game versus wide receiver, same thing, 24 and 165 per game. So like this play. If you look at Houston, they have a 55% pass rate. Love the Nico Collins, man. It should be a good game. They're playing on the road in Minnesota. This game only has a 2-point spread, so it should be pretty close. Plus, if you look at Houston, Mixon is out, which means they're going to be throwing the ball even more. And just like the Nico Collins play a lot. I like his original line as well, but I am locking him in at the 49.5 because I think that's kind of a free square, guys. I really do love this play if you want to lock it in. Or you can get it at 76.5 if you want to play that. I like the play as well, honestly. I think Houston's going to win tonight. I really do. I took Houston money line. That's not one of the plays that's just an extra play, I'm just telling you. I took Houston over Minnesota, and if you guys think Minnesota's going to win, maybe they do. It is at home, so it is going to be a tough game, I think, but I do like this play. I think you cash at 76.5 as well if you want to get either one of these plays. We'll lock in both for our free picks, but I was going to take just the Goblin, but we'll lock in at 76.5 as well because I don't like giving too many Goblin plays. But that is pick number 1 for the day, Nico Collins. And then jumping into pick number 2, we are jumping over to the Saints game, and we're taking our man Derek Carr. So this is the other Goblin that I had Carr over 199.5 passing yards. Love this play, man. I got the Saints winning tonight too, man. I think they're going to come out. They're going to come beat the Eagles. And if you look at the Eagles defense, man, they're horrible versus the passing game. They give up a ton of passing yards per game. I'll pull up Carr real quick over here on OUTLIER just to pull up the charts for you guys. And then I'm just going to click passing yards. Original line's at 240, which is a lot higher than that number we're taking it at. So we got him at 199.5. You see he's cashed at 7 of his last 10. Only 2 games this season. He had 200 on the dot versus Carolina, and then he had 243 versus Dallas. Now here's the thing versus the Saints. And I had a guy in my Discord say the same thing, and this is nothing. I'm just not bashing on anybody. I'm just saying, like, they're talking about the pass versus run rate. You got the Saints passing the ball or running the ball 64% of the time. The only reason this is so heavily favored towards the run rate is because of how bad they've won these last 2 games. They beat Carolina 47-10. They beat Dallas 44-19. They didn't have to throw the ball. They just running the clock. They're going to run the ball even more, and that is why this is so heavily favored toward their run game. And I will say, if this game stays close versus the Eagles, he's going to cash his 200 passing yards for sure. Looking at Philly, 28th in the league in passing yards allowed at 242 a game, and I think he's definitely going to come out here. I think this pass rate is going to be closer to the 50-50 range, in my opinion, and I do like this play a lot for our man Derek Carr. So looking at Carr, my write-up, he's hit this in both games this season. He's off to a great start. Eagles' pass defense is horrible. They're 27th in the league, giving up almost 250 passing yards per game. He shouldn't have any trouble hitting this line. Just a basic write-up. That's what I put in Discord if you guys just wanted an example. But Derek Carr is pick number 2 for the Goblin play, and I'm just going to leave it like this for now. If you want to take his regular line, you can. Obviously, his Goblin's going to be a lot more free, but those are the first two picks of the day. And then jumping in the next 2, then neither of the next 2 will be a Goblin play, just in case you guys were wondering. So the first one's going to, or the third one's going to be for our man Bo Nix. So I'm taking Bo Nix. I'm not taking passing yards. I'm not taking anything like that. I'm taking his pass attempts. So I'm taking him over 31.5 pass attempts. Hopefully this doesn't get bumped. It is 30.5 on chalkboard if you want to get it there for one lower. But love this play. One of my favorite plays on the slate right now, and I'm going to show you guys why. I'll pull up Bo Nix. Obviously the Broncos have struggled so far this season. Only 2 games, but let's see here. Where's pass attempts? There it is. So passing attempts over 31.5. You can see he's catched it both games. Obviously his first season, only 2 seasons he had. He had 42 pass attempts versus Seattle, and then he had 35 last game versus Pittsburgh. Love this play. Even better, if you look at the Buccaneers, they give up 32nd in the league in terms of pass attempts allowed at 40 per game. He should cash this easily, man. You look at their pass versus run rate, 65% pass rate. They're probably going to be playing from behind. I think the Buccaneers are going to win. It would be a pretty big upset if Denver won. But anyways, I'm taking Buccaneers if I were going to pick a team for this game as well. And I think he's going to go over this 31.5 pass attempts. I think he's going to get at least 32 fours. Love this play based off of how the seasons went so far. It could change after this game. He could throw the ball 10 times. I mean, obviously that's probably not going to happen, but you never know. But I do like this play a lot for our man Bo Nix over 31.5 pass attempts. Like I said, one of my favorite plays on the slate. And I played it in quite a few slips, probably 2 or 3 slips at least. I'm hoping it doesn't come back and bite me in the butt. But that is one of my favorite plays. So Bo Nix over 31.5. Pick number 3. And jumping into our 4th final player prop of the day, we're taking our man Etienne. So we're taking Travis Etienne, locking it. That is not how you spell his name. So locking in his passing yards. 51.5 is what it was at, or rushing yards, not passing yards, I mean. So rushing yards over 51.5. Etienne, Jaguars running back. If you guys didn't know who that was, I have people ask sometimes what team people play for. So taking Etienne, let's see here. We'll go over here to rushing yards. And then we're going to get it at 51.5. I like this play. He's only cashed it 5 of his last 10. He did cash it 11 of 17 games last season, and he's cashed it 1 of 2 games this season so far. He missed it versus Miami, cashed it versus Cleveland. Looking at Buffalo, they had 18, or they give up 18th in the league in rushing yards allowed at 131.5 per game. It is a little bit lower versus running backs, 13 at 81.5. Looking at the head-to-head matchup, this is what I like, man. The last time they played Buffalo, he had 136 rushing yards, and it was at Buffalo. Playing at Buffalo again today. I know it's not going to be exactly the same just because it was last season. They ended up beating Buffalo in the last game 25-20. We'll see how this game goes today, man. I think they're going to keep it close enough. I do think the Bills are going to win tonight. That's my personal opinion on that. They're huge favorites tonight. It'd be a big upset if Jacksonville came out and won. And I don't think that Jacksonville doesn't have a chance. I'm not saying that. Jacksonville is a good team in my opinion, and I think they do have a chance. They've had a rough start so far this season, but I think they're going to get better as the season goes on, and I like Etienne a lot, so going to be locking them in. If you look at Jaguars, 55% pass rate, 45% run rate, but looking at Etienne, he has 25 rush attempts so far this season, which is 53% of the rushing attempts per game. So if you look at total plays, he had 26 rushing plays. He's going to get 13 or so a game. Looking at his last rush attempts, 12 and 13 in his last 2 games. I think he's going to break this 51.5 tonight. I like to play a lot. Travis Etienne Jr. going to lock him in over 51.5 rushing yards. So those are our 4-player props. We got Nico Collins over 49.5 receiving yards. If you want to lock in his 76.5 for his original line, you can. I like that play too. I think it's going to cash, but I do like his Goblin better. Then we got Derek Carr over 199.5 passing yards, locking his Goblin. We got Bo Nix over 31.5 pass attempts as original line, and then Travis Etienne over 51.5 rush yards as original line. And I'm gonna go ahead and swap Nico Collins. I'm doing this for the video because I don't want people to think I'm like kind of stat padding records or saying, oh, you cashed 4 or 5 plays, but they're all Goblins. I don't want to hear that. So I'm taking one of the Goblins off. I'm gonna put Nico Collins at 76.5. We're gonna leave him there, and I'm gonna use that as a free play. If he cashes the Goblin and not this, I will say that the free play missed. That's what I'm gonna do. So anyways, I'm pretty confident he's gonna cash it. That's a high number, but I like the play. So those are our 4-player props. I'm gonna pull up a slip for you guys that I ran on Fliff if you guys want to tell it. And this is a three-man parlay that I like a lot. So well, I took the Saints, I took the Chiefs, and then I took the total score for the Ravens versus the Cowboys over 41. So Ravens and the Cowboys is probably going to be fast-paced. It's always pretty fast-paced at Dallas. I'm a Cowboys fan. I think the Cowboys are going to win. I do. I'm calling it right now. Cowboys win. But over 41 is minus 285. You wouldn't take it by itself. But if you pair it with the Saints, you pair it with the Chiefs, minus 180 and minus 160, you got a plus 241 parlay here. $50 wins you 170 if you can't see this line at the bottom. It is $50 to win you 170, and I can't show it to you, but anyways, that is what this parlay is if you guys want to tell this. So I'm gonna count this as 2 plays. I'm just gonna count the Saints and the Chiefs. I'm not gonna count this one. This is like a extra thing in the mix. I've already gave you guys a bunch of my other call outs for the day. I'm sure there's going to be some upsets today. I don't know which game's going to be an upset, but I'm sure there's going to be one of them. But anyways, guys, those are our plays. Make sure you guys lock them in if you want. Fade them if you don't. Leave a comment on the video for a chance at free VIP. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I appreciate every one of you so much. And if you guys want to get all of our plays, make sure you join our Discord server. But hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.